While brainstorming for a project focused on a healthier you, our team decided to create an application that puts the user's mental health at the forefront. We had heard from our friends how difficult it can be to keep track of how you're feeling day to day. Some people experience a change of mood with a change of seasons. Others experience more frequent cyclical changes in mood. It was comforting for them to know why this was happening and when it would likely happen again. That's why we wanted to create a simple entry system with a journaling option and different visuals to help people better understand their emotions. Our entry system is adapted from Dr. Robert Plutchik's Wheel of Emotions. We use anger, fear, happiness, sadness, surprise, and neutrality as our base emotions. We allow more specific emotions to be selected afterwards. In Milestone 1, we researched potential competitors already on the market. Many of these applications have very general categories for emotions, ranging from good to bad. Even fewer of them have a way to easily view this data on a grander scale and provide users with useful feedback to improve their mood long term. Casual users, as well as people who are seeking to improve their mental health, would use this application. It would help psychologists to securely receive the emotional experiences and journal entries of the patients before an appointment. A common complaint I often hear is that patients can't recall what had happened to them earlier in the week due to emotional impermanence. In Milestone 2, we created 3 separate design ideas. One included tabs and a drop-down menu for emotion selection. The other utilized buttons and did not start out with entry selection, as the other 2 designs did. Though some users were put off by the blue background of the third design, many more found it to be calming and preferred its aesthetic, so we decided to go with this. The mood entry for this design was altered to be able to better fit a smaller phone screen, but initially it was a circular menu. The Year in Pixels view as well as the map view both have sharing options, and were our solutions to see the data in a visually appealing way. For the Year in Pixels calendar view, the user could tap on a tile to see more specific data temporally. In order to see the data geographically, the user could switch to map view. The prototype. This is the main menu screen. From this page, you can easily access the main application routes, such as Add Mood, Calendar View, Goals, and Settings. When you select Add Mood, you can specify your current mood that you're feeling. You can stick with this mood or go into further detail. After that, you can select your reason for your emotion with a given choice or just type something into the text box. You're then directed to your history with a calendar view. You can easily access everything from a hamburger menu as well. If you select goals, you can track how you're doing with certain goals that you set, such as be more happy. You will be given suggestions, and later the app will be implemented to have statistics on how you're doing. For Milestone 4, we evaluated our application usability by using a questionnaire as well as a heuristic evaluation and cognitive walkthrough. Our experts were provided with a prototype and evaluated the application based on heuristic principles. All in all, the experts believed the application showed system status, used familiar metaphors and language, had good user control, freedom, and error prevention, as well as recognition over recall. The app in its current state, however, did not have enough help functionality for some of the experts. For certain portions of the app, there was not enough feedback. One expert suggested that there be an icon stating a mood has been added before redirecting to the calendar page. Additionally, there were suggestions to change some of the colors and differentiate more between the buttons for mood entry and the buttons with different functionality. We also performed a cognitive walkthrough. Most experts believe that the application was very easy and straightforward to use. Our next steps for implementation would be to make the app more interactive. We would implement a pop-up tab with information on the date, associated journal entry, mood, and statistics on how frequently you experience that mood. Additionally, we would add an icon to better explain the functionality of the application to serve first-time users. Some challenges we faced along the way were collecting scientific psychological information on how to improve mood, as well as selecting design colors that had the most appeal to users. As a team, we learned how to better design for both expert and non-expert users. We also learned how to improve the application by including more feedback to lessen the gulf of evaluation. Unfortunately, we did not learn how to end a presentation. And that's a fat mood.